Holy Buckets is hot out here, right? And so I was telling you, well, I went to Holy Buckets yesterday. I was committed to say that to a bishop. I was told I committed adultery, and I'm not married.
So I asked you, you're not married?
I'm not married.
Okay, so if you look up the meaning of adultery, to commit adultery, one has to be married to somebody. So if you're not married, it is not adultery whatsoever. It's fornication. Possibly,
Correct.
but it's not adultery.
And so with that,
false, bishop, wrong.
False on adultery, and it'd be fornication. It wouldn't be a bishop's concern.
Right.
And so with what I was saying, sister, and sister, brother, or brother, sister, or something, because I was watching where the baby was born in the Walmart.
Okay.
Was that Hope Floats or something, or another movie? But they said fornication on the table, and they weren't married, but they were married, and that wasn't adultery, correct?
If they're married and they have sex outside of their marriage, besides their spouse, it is adultery.
It's adultery.
If you're not married,
but with brother
adultery.
and sister,
That's
because
incest.
well, it wasn't brother and sister, but that's what they called each other. What was the movie where the baby was born in a Walmart?
I'm not even
The Walmart
sure.
baby?
I think it was Hope Floats.
Was it Hope Floats or
Hope
something?
Floats has Sandra Bullock in it.
Well, so what was Where the Heart Is? Where the Heart Is?
I've never seen that.
Brother and sister, but they weren't brother and sister. They were married, and they did fornication on the table.
If they were married, then
They were married. They said, well, we need to ask for forgiveness for fornication on the table that they did that morning.
but that's not fornication either. Fornication is premarital sex.
Well,
So
that's
they're
true, but
married.
that's what she said. So have you watched Where the Heart Is?
I have not seen that.
I've
no,
seen
but
it.
So you've seen it, so you know what they were talking about fornication on the table. So with that, so when it's fornication and you're married or not, and you're getting to know each other, it's just fornication, right?
Right, that's sex outside of
And is that legal, or would that be something
Absolutely,
that
it's legal.
it's legal to have sex, right?
Yes, you can have sex
But
with
but
whoever
when
you
you're
want, really.
but when you're going to church and you want to work on being the correct one and you want to meet who you want to be
If
with.
you're LDS, then you should probably not fornicate any ground on that.
Well, that's
But they
true.
frown
That's true.
everything.
So you agree with that, right? But
Well, I'm not LDS. So I think that you can have sex with whoever you want when you want. It's
but
America.
adultery. So one last time. So adultery with us all. Do we all?
Adultery only.
So adultery is what? Only if we're
only
married.
if you are married, legally married, as in husband and wife, or husband and husband, or wife and wife, spouses.
And you
Not
have
if
sex
you're not married.
outside your marriage, right?
Yes.
That's adultery.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Here's one
and
thing.
not being married and having sex is not adultery. Sorry, Bishop.
I
Yeah.
feel that.
So you want your
Don't
soul?
ever be dumb enough to buy a pair of shoes without trying it on. You gotta know you like them. I don't be. Bye.
That's sweet.
Oh my God.